anus.
So that was a fucking lie.
Hello! We're here in control. Valerie's running around like a lunatic.
Tony is not in control of Valerie.
Hey now. I'm trying my hardest, right? Trying my best. Right, we're here! Back in control! For a very special reason. What's the reason? Why is it so special?
Well, I had a few hours free, and what should we do?
Look at this. Look at what it's telling us.
Telling us nothing.
It just says, a dark place. Investigate the sector elevator. Before we do that, do we do the mould removal thing, or do we not bother?
Yeah.
We never did it. Nah, we're here to do this, aren't we? Let's do it. This is AWE. This is the DLC. We gotta go to the elevator. I was gonna travel. Might as well, right? Gotta remember how to play the game. How are you, Claire? How are you doing? Are you glad to be back in this crazy world?
Yeah. This
I found out today that...
World.
Well, this is the normal world, you're saying?
Yeah.
I found out today Panopticon is an actual thing.
Really?
Yeah, it's like it's kind of like do you know the prison from Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah.
So it has a central tower that overlooks every cell, and they can see into every cell what everyone is doing, but the prisoners can't see into the tower. And that's what it is, apparently. That's a thing. I found that out today while editing. Let's go back to Central Executive. Huh?
How did you find it out?
Because I asked you the question, how many sides does a panopticon have? And then you didn't really answer, so I was like, it's not a real thing, don't worry. And then I was like, is it a real thing? So I searched it. And Google told me the answer. Google told me everything.
Google has all the answers.
The cat's going mental with this label. So I got some new trousers, and they came with one of those big cardboard labels attached to a string, and the string's just tied onto one of the belt. Yeah, and she's just been going mental for this label. She loves it. Yeah, I know. You buy them toys, they don't give a damn, do they? They don't give two shits. Cats are very ungrateful.
Put some rubbish in the bin, and they're like, hell yeah!
Crinkly rubbish. I'm gonna crinkle that at 4 a.m. Be an asshole. Right, we're off to investigate the sector elevator. Oh, whoa! It's Alan Wake.
Trying to make her act. It was a distress call.
Wait, what?
Faden sensed a drowning man.
No, wait, what?
A hunger in the dark. Investigation sector.
Wait, so do you know what he's doing right now?
What?
It was as if he was writing that like a story, and the whole of Alan Wake is based around the fact that he's a writer and his books come to life.
Oh.
No way this is all made up and he's the writer of it. That can't be, right? That'd be pretty crazy if it is. So we've got to go to the investigation sector. We've got some multimedia to look at. I don't know. Something around here. We've got so much. Ash's tapes. Oh, we listened to all of those, didn't we? It went a bit mad down there.
Yeah.
Oh wait. I can just go unread. Departure and Faden rides the elevator. What's departure? Was that from the last DLC? Yeah. That was we solved it, didn't we? Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the Foundation, and they were very happy that we fixed the thing. Look, here he is, right in a way.
Engulfed the elevator. There was something there.
Okay.
Presence.
Did we hear all of this?
A call. It was faint, reaching for her from a dark place. Faden was sensitive to visitations. She had them all the time. From her guiding star and the previous director.
It was really quiet.
She was the perfect receiver.
It is quite quiet. I might have to turn it up.
Faden paused to feel it. The force at play here. It was changing
Okay,
things
yeah.
around her, subtle.
We're going to put Netflix on later.
Faden didn't like that.
I might be
Her
different.
guide felt it too. Polaris didn't flare up in defense as with the hiss. So it wasn't all bad. Not a hostile transmission. It was powerful, but it was coming from far away. And made weak because of the distance. It was a distress call.
Oh, I like a good old distress call.
A man
Is it
desperate
weight?
to escape. She sensed something else too. A hunger in the dark. Not unlike the hostile resonance. Waiting.
I feel like that's a
She knew
flaw
that
in
desperate acts
human
could have
nature.
grim consequences.
What's that?
It was this.
To
Distress
call,
despair.
to answer
That made
distress
her follow the
calls.
call.
Like, we hear someone's in distress and we're like, oh my god, we must help.
The
And
darkness
then we
was
end up
full of
dying.
memory. There was a new
Like,
button on the
never
elevator
lied.
control panel.
There's just a new button.
Investigation sector. Faden pressed the button. The elevator doors slid shut with practiced bravado.
What? So maybe it's not that this whole thing's made up, but maybe he's influenced her to go to the investigation sector because he's trapped in there or something. That's what I'm feeling. Does that make any sense? Sounds louder. I can't shoot here to do an example for you. Anyway, we got a new button. The investigation sector. Ooh, what will we find down here? Let's go investigate, shall we? I should have done a... As soon as I started saying investigate, I was like, oh man, I should have done like a, you know, like a different word to throw you off. Because that's what you was expecting.
Yeah.
Because you're a cunning investigator. Right?
I investigated your speech.
Yeah. I can't hear you. You're a bit muffled from the pipe you got in your mouth. You know,
What?
like, and your hat. You're a detective.
Am I actually muffled?
Oh. No, I can hear you. It's all good.
But I'm now going to be muffled, aren't I?
No. Oh no. It is a very dark place, Claire.
Did you bring your flashlight?
No. Oh!
Oh, you bought the light
Okay.
switch in your pocket instead.
Sector head off. Oh my god, look how big this place is.
Oh, that's cool though. I like it though when you get like extra content for a game and you obviously have to pay for it. But you never quite know what you're getting. That when it's actually quite a big area, you're like, oh, this is worth
that's
it.
pretty good. I can't remember how much I paid for the DLC, but I bought the season pass. I think it might have been about 15 to 20 quid for both. So.
Anyone here?
Okay.
Guess not.
Oh, it's a plant. It's a plant. Don't worry, Claire. It's just a plant. Don't
Could
be
be an altered
panicked.
plant though.
Oh, look at what we found. A lovely old document for us to read. Missing agents. Oh, I don't like this. Not
But
one
I'm
bit.
an Asian.
Right, come on then. You got to make up a date. Or something.
February. Shit always goes
20...
to shit in February.
Shit. I guess so. 2017. Mr. Kirkland, here are latest agents confirmed missing, presumed dead from the containment breach yesterday. Oh no. Agent Jonathan Connor, researcher Ezra Cruz, Agent Caroline Dempsey. Oh, that's a familiar name. Dempsey. Agent Lindsay Malcolm, Agent Charles Murray, Agent Derek Shaw. Letters of condolence will be delivered to you to sign prior to sending them to their families. You'll be updated as soon as additional confirmations are made. Also, per your request, the network engineer checked how many cases were backed up digitally. Unfortunately, a large number of active investigations were not archived yet, and only hard copies of reports exist behind the firebreak. They're lost, I'm afraid. Oh, yeah, so I saw that on the map. Do you see it on the map?
A lot more crowded than the rest of the bureau.
Yeah. I know what she means. So look, the fire. So we're down the bottom, the sector head office, and the fire breaks there, isn't it? You know, the big empty void with the bridges.
Oh yeah.
So it's separated somehow. Oh, I just broke that. Oh, very sorry, I broke your desk. Oh, look at all this reading. Oh, darling investigation. Oh no, what's he being investigated for? Compiled by Tim Spalder, Special Agent, by order of William Kirkland, head of investigations. I like that there's this whole sector we didn't know about. Yeah. It's kind of cool. Official findings report regarding Dr. Casper Darling, internal, confidential. Summary. Per authorization from Mr. Kirkland, internal investigations D-084-5 was launched into the ethical practices of Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. So he was being investigated. Despite the accounts of anonymous...
You waiting for... Oh. Penises.
Regarding inhumane treatment of a...
Scrotum.
Scrotum, did you say?
Yeah.
Currently housed... For some reason, after you said penises, regarding inhumane treatment of a vagina came to my mind.
I know, I think it's something related in scrotum. Yeah. Thing that popped into my head.
Anus. Currently housed in the Bureau. Our official findings regarding this were inconclusive. Numerous obstacles arose during this investigation. The majority of
intimate
sector personnel seem to be wholly unaware of any such that'll be scrotum contained there. Yeah. One
penis.
Confirmed the
enemy.
Code name to be
phalange.
But all files pertaining to that name were inaccessible. The phalange is gone! Being classified under the highest clearance level. Investigators were similarly blocked from entering the...
area.
The what? What did you say? Yeah, you've gone. Good start. What did you say?
I said area, and then there was just silence. I'm like, no.
All I heard it cut out, and it sounded like you said error, and you like kind of went into a robot, and you like disappeared. I was like, what? The area research wing to interview its staff. The matter was further complicated by the lack of clarity on whether non-human paranatural entities warrant humane treatment. While this investigation cannot address any charges against Dr. Darling, we do recommend an investigation into...
penises.
Research. Okay, sure. They got a whole sector set up for penis research. Good news, Claire. There's another one.
God.
Oh, I'm floating. I wonder what happened. Oh, don't worry. Nothing for you. To R. Dennis from D. Gleason. Subject, possible lead on the Wake case. Ooh. I think we need to play Alan Wake.
Maybe.
I think we really do. Because I've never played through the whole thing. And I've heard it's good, so... Mr. Dennis, a request came through recently from an FBI agent asking for all our files on Bright Falls, specifically on the disappearance of the author Alan Wake. Per the Interagency Information Exchange Agreement... IIEA. I had some paper pushers gather up a folder of all the pre-approved files. Don't worry, all the inappropriate material is either missing or redacted. But I'm writing to let you know who decides on what gets redacted.
Okay.
Weird, right? Is it the board? Is it me?
Maybe.
I don't know. But I'm writing to let you know that we received this request from a special agent named Alex Casey. Sounds familiar, right? That's because Alex Casey is the name of the fictional detective in those hard-boiled crime books Alan Wake wrote.
Wait.
So, whoa, so they received the request from the fictional character.
Well, something sounds a bit fishy to me.
Pretty interesting that an FBI agent sharing a name with the most famous character Wake wrote is looking into a case dealing with a writer's fiction coming true. I think this is worth looking into, but what's your opinion? Just give the word and I'll start surveillance on the guy. Special Investigator Gleason. Man, there's already a lot of juicy details going on. Oh, I'm floating. I was like, why is the head so close to the camera?
Don't you think it's so weird that some people have the power to literally go, yes, follow him. And then you're like, just stalked, aren't you? Like, that's crazy.
I mean, if you've got a reason to be followed, then...
I know, yeah, but it's just crazy that people can just...
Yeah, it is. It is very crazy. To Chief Investigator Dennis. It happened again. Third time this year. Something certainly has it out for our...
Nipples.
Pickles?
Nipples.
Nipples. Oh, okay. Could be raccoons. The locals certainly complain about them enough. But why the hell would raccoons keep going after a monitoring station? A nipple monitoring station? Doesn't add up. Anyway, I've got a Bureau of Tech going to the site next week to have a look. Next on the list of recurring problems is staff at the Lake House Research Station. How am I supposed to effectively keep an eye on...
Pretzel.
Lake, if they won't let me see any data? Hell, I don't even know what they're researching out there. We need to petition them again to share their info with investigations agents. It's only a matter of time before this...
Lake?
hits again, and I want to be prepared. Anyway, if anyone at HQ asks why the Bright Falls report is a little thin this month, tell them it's because we couldn't take any readings. In the meantime, I might investigate in some raccoon traps. Oh, I might invest in some... Agent Esteves. Okay, cool. Need some of those traps, right, for those raccoons. Yep. God, dear God, there are so many things to read already.
Oh my lord.
I'm just going to create... Sorry, I'm floating by accident. Did I open that in time? I did. Mr. Dennis, so yes, there's an increase in Altered World event cases, and yes, it would be a good idea to put together a special task force to examine exactly why that is. However, it seems that a tiny little detail slipped through the cracks. We don't have the damn staff! Oh, it's typical, right?
Yeah.
That happens everywhere. Nobody's got staff. If you expect us to detect, investigate, and process more AWE cases, you need to give us more people. It's simple math. Would you work for them? Investigating AWEs?
Yeah, I think it'd be quite fun.
I mean, a lot of them are kind of crazy, and people have been known to, like a guy, like, wasn't there like a mailbox or something that was making everyone nauseous and throw up and dizzy and stuff, and
yeah,
crazy stuff like that. So, yeah. Between the staff it's simple math. Yeah, I did that. Between the staff we lost in the Hartman thing and the ones who left for the other departments after Kirkland quit, we're barely managing to keep up with the workload. Hell, just filing the paperwork for all the altered items we left behind in the sector has been an ordeal. Another thing, and this is going to sound paradoxical, but we have an overcrowding situation. What? There's not enough staff, but they're overcrowded. But
so
she did,
their workload is too much.
But she did say it was very crowded here, right? She said it's quite small. This lobby isn't meant to accommodate a whole sector's worth of staff. Yeah, look. They're saying it's quite small.
Yeah.
We put forward a motion to move investigations to a more suitable location months ago. It better not still be sitting on your desk. The people are getting restless, and as Kirkland's interim replacement, it's your job to handle it. Best regards, Agent Grayson. Cool. Maybe we'll find a game around here somewhere. Oh, no. I found... What is this? I cannot see. I found a resignation letter in the darkness. Jesus. Here you go. Your turn to do the blanks.
What is that blank even gonna blank?
15th of March 2019.
What, like a day?
Or 22nd of March. 53rd of March 2019. To whom it may concern, it is with great anger and regret that I tender my resignation as head of investigations for the Federal Bureau of Control. Yeah, so we found out Kirkland's left.
Yeah.
So he do this in protest of the rampant disregard for my department's
sanity.
My staff cannot continue to work in these conditions. Previous requests and warnings have fallen on deaf ears, so I must now rely on my actions to speak louder than my words ever could. I blame this situation on our...
Board.
Who has routinely ignored my request for assistance in reclaiming the parts of the investigation sector lost to the... Lost
Void.
to the what? Loose inside. There's something loose inside. I will never forget the screams of brave agents begging for us to open that fire break. Oh my lord. I will carry that shame for the rest of my days. So they had to... Do you think they had to come into this lobby? Like, they had to run and close off the fire break?
Yeah. So they did have to run.
Yeah. The blank? The...
Oh. The missing...
The missing... has failed his agents.
Oh,
I shall never forgive him for that. Yeah, maybe. Could be. Sincerely, William Kirkland. Could be the board, yeah. There we go. Alright. Don't worry, Claire. There's another thing here to read.
Sure.
Tractor? Is there a loose tractor? Burlow Tractor. Acquisition date. What's the 4th month? April 21st, 2019. See not acquired. Oh. Burrow Tractor. Supplement materials. Note, miscommunication led to a local coroner examining the body of William Burrow. What? Oh wait, so this is not meant to be what it is. It's meant to be a tractor, right? But they've instead miscommunication has they examined a body instead.
Really?
33-year-old man found dead on his property per police report. Remains obtained for coroner's office also include blood, urine, bile, stomach contents, and bone fragments. Blunt force injuries, head lacerations, dislocation. Jeez, lots of stuff going on. Complete avulsion of multiple organs.
Maybe he was hit by a tractor. Maybe the tractor.
Wait. Complete avulsion of multiple organs, including stomach, heart, liver, pancreas, kidneys, and portions of the large and small intestine, all missing from scene. It's my opinion that Mr. Barrow's death is not the result of a mechanical accident, as claimed by authorities. Removal of organs is consistent with animal attack. What? Maybe the tractor can change into
tractor.
Like, what did I say? The tractor can turn into animals is what I got trying to say. It's like a were tractor. You know?
Sorry, where's the tractor?
I don't know. Mr. Kirkland, we stopped at Keystone on our way to the target AWE. Like you asked, I'm sending my report directly to you to try and keep a lid on this Grumman Morales desertion issue. We didn't find any sign of them here. Given their records, it's possible they switched teams like you suspected, but I don't think that's the case. An event definitely occurred here in Keystone, and I think Grumman and Morales got caught up in it. The entire population has vanished into thin air. Reminds me of the Ordinary case, eh? We know that one. Do you know the Ordinary? Do you remember what it was?
I'm covered in snow. Yeah.
Ordinary was the projector, yeah.
Yeah.
But that was just the adults, if I'm remembering the file correctly. This is different. I think our guys are casualties, not traitors. If it was an AWE, it seems to be over. We walked through the whole town, and the only strange thing we noticed were markings on various buildings. 2 overlapping circles with a dot in the shared space. Huh, could be unrelated. I'll show you the pictures when I get back. That seems like 2 overlapping, like 2 parallel universes overlapping. I'll show you the pictures when I get back. In the meantime, you should send a team here to call the place off. Okay, cool. Well, there you go. You're covered in snow. What are you doing? Explain to everyone. What you
I'm making Christmas baubles.
Christmas baubles?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to tell a story about baubles, don't I?
Oh, yeah.
Go on, sorry.
Yeah, no,
what
that
baubles are you making? Oh, that's
PlayStation 1.
Oh, nice. There are like 3 more things in here to read. Or 2 more things.
Really?
Yeah. So I went downstairs, they were putting up the tree, and my sister's like, oh, you ain't got many baubles, like to my mum. And she's like, yeah, I got rid of them. And then I was like, oh, I've got 2 baubles. And they just started laughing because they thought I was joking. I was like, no, I've actually got like 2 baubles that Claire made me. So they're on the tree. There we go. Oh, tractor procedures. Oh my god. Item is not in Bureau custody. None known. No procedures known. So it's a Frank Elk tractor. Olive green. Dried blood on the grill when last seen. Item is capable of vocalized...
organ.
Is
it at the person's organ?
Yeah, it did. Item is capable of vocalized responses or growls and unmanned locomotion. I'm telling you, it's a fucking were tractor. Considered highly aggressive and dangerous. The item first came to the Bureau's attention after the death of Willem Burrow, owner of Burrow Farm outside of Trenton, Texas. Local authorities arrived on the scene after the employee found the mutilated body found beneath his tractor. Police arrived but were immediately driven away by the tractor. Panic caused the federal authorities were intercepted by Bureau communication staff. Team was dispatched. Upon arrival, the agents approached the item. It responded by growling like a bear. 3 agents were injured when they tried to detain the item, which escaped. Aerial searches for the item were ongoing. That's kind of comical, isn't it? Speaking to Mrs. Burrow, only revealed that she had a domestic altercation with Mr. Burrow earlier the night of the incident. Whether these events are connected is currently unknown. What did you say, sir?
So do you think the tractor is in love with Mrs.
What?
Tractor? Well, they said that he'd had an altercation with his wife the night before, and then he ended up dead. So maybe the tractor was just being overprotective of his lover. Maybe she got it on with the tractor.
Yeah. Compiled by Patricia Lewis, Special Agent, by order of William Kirkland, Head of Investigations. Official findings report regarding the Prime Candidate Program, internal/confidential. Per authorization from Mr. Kirkland, internal investigations P-142-9 was launched into the legality of the Prime Candidate Program.
You okay then?
There's a blank.
Oh, sorry.
There's literally only one reason I stopped.
That feels like it's the end of the sentence.
No, yeah, I don't know what it could be. It's the legality of the Prime Candidate Program. I don't know. By the Federal Bureau of Control. Since all known subjects relevant to the investigation used the executive privilege to decline interviews, very little first-hand information was gathered. However, anonymous sources and documentation declassified by Mr. Kirkland both paint an alarmingly clear picture of systematic
coercion
and
improved.
Improved.
There's a full stop. And abuse.
Okay, there we go.
Alright.
Waffles were brought into the oldest house and placed under toasters. Toaster examination and testing with the aim of appointing one as director upon maturity. A waffle director! We need it! Bring on the... I need to, like, take that picture of Jessie, you know, in a painting and put a waffle over her face.
But you'd be like, bring on the waffle!
Bring on the waffles!
Reminds me of Bring on the Wall.
Yeah, bring on the waffle. Oh, that would be a good program. Bringing on waffles. I don't remember last time I ever had a waffle.
What?
No, I don't. I just don't have them.
You are not living.
What if I'm not?
You are dead.
When was the last time you saw me? What if I'm just a voice? You didn't see me yesterday. What?
Yeah, I did.
What are you doing? Are you watching me for the Prime Candidate Program?
Yes.
I have not got a waffle face, I think you'll find. This program has produced no successful cases and only resulted in the traumatic
death
of paranaturally inclined
beings.
Not only is this a breach of the Ash Act, but it flies in the face of basic human
nature.
This investigation team unequivocally extended the Prime Candidate Program and recommends that it be terminated, I'm guessing, immediately.
Yeah.
Sorry, I took that last word. Some of them are pretty obvious what they could be, right? And then other words you're like, what in the hell could that be? Oh, I did a little spin on the chair. Can we add a picture of Claire spinning? I feel like that's going to be a lot of work, actually.
Yeah.
Because my editor is not very good at, cropping things out. Yeah, I have to really work hard to make it edit. I've gone back to my old version of my editor. Because the new version just sucks balls.
Oh shit.
So, you're right.
Yep.
What happened?
I was not paying attention and my glue wasn't moving down the pot, so I started shaking it. And now a huge blob has just blobbed out. Where has it blobbed? Oh, it's blobbed in the pot, which is a positive, I guess.
There. Now that gate should open.
Nice. I didn't know the gate was closed. Okay, but you just wasn't paying too much attention.
But I didn't need that much for what I was doing right now.
Yeah. I getcha. I don't even... What were we saying beforehand? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, my editor can't crop. It can only do straight, like, square crops. So I can't do curvy crops and stuff. It's bloody awful. I mean, it's cheap, but it works. I've been using it for so long, and I can do most of what I want to with it, so, I'll do my best. Maybe I'll just do it really poorly, and it'll look terrible. Here we go. Official findings report regarding Dr. Rhea Underhill. My god, I've read more in this, 30 minutes we've been playing than I have in the entirety of my life. Huh?
Oh.
What did you say?
I said lockdown.
Yeah, no, entirety of my bloody life. Agent Lisa Keenum, external investigator. Right, and William Kirkland, he makes everyone do everything. Dr. Rhea Underhill is a professor at the University of Woodrow in the United Kingdom! Rule Britannia! Sorry, got excited. Don't know why. She teaches biology with a focus on botany. Dr. Underhill once worked with the Bureau as a parabotanist stationed in the research sector of the oldest house. She served with no incidents or demerits and is praised by those who formerly worked with her, including Dr. Darling. Dr. Underhill has no known connection to paracriminal organisations. Paracriminal organisations? What?
Yeah.
Or any record of breaching...
Yep, they're a thing.
Are you part of one?
No comment.
Oh, I see. Wait, do we know Dr. Underhill?
Feel like it.
Wait.
It's not the one that wanted us to get rid of the mould, is it?
No, I thought that, but it says she's left, or any record of breaching her NDA since leaving the Bureau.
Oh.
Her civilian behaviour has been ideal, with the exception of an ongoing personal relationship with Dr. Darling that appears to have begun during their time as co-workers in the research sector, and revisited intermittently ever since. Depending on the duration of her work in the oldest house, it may be required to have both parties signing a relationship clearance form. This investigation has found no compelling reason to deny Dr. Darling's request to offer Dr. Underhill an interim position with the aim of finding a solution to the mould threshold issue. Oh, so it is her. We know who it is. Yeah. I thought it was her. The name sounded familiar. I was going to say, but when it said she'd left, I was like, wait a second, that doesn't make sense. I need to sort out my weapon mods. Come in, tell us, how's it been going with the old Lockdown 2.0? We're now not in lockdown, technically, right?
We are.
But we are. They're calling it...
local lockdown.
Yeah, well, they're calling it just like tiers, aren't they? There's different tiers, and everyone's basically in lockdown, so it doesn't matter. Unless you're on a little island, then, yeah.
There's no way out.
No way to escape. Weapon mods full. What? How are my weapon mods full? Oh, I was doing personal mods. I'm a fool. There's so much shit here. Well, what have you been up to then? Since we've last spoke?
Being sat on the sofa.
Nice. Is it comfy sofa?
Yeah.
That's good.